I decided to train for 1 month to compete in this track meet that my old college was holding. This is my first track meet in 4 years. Before you found me doing God and Gabe or weird school videos, I used to do track and field. I was training for Tokyo 2020 Olympics. And then COVID happened. So I used to do decathlon, but I decided that for this meet, I was only gonna do 4 events. Because it has been 4 years. And if I can beat any of my old records, then I will do 1 more season, a full season, and train every day to make Team USA. It's very difficult. Why? Because you gotta go for it. You live one life. Making videos on social media, you can do that whenever. You can be 86 and still doing that. Track and field, hamstrings go quick, baby. I don't have all day. I don't have my whole life. I gotta go now if I'm gonna go. We'll talk more about that later. But first and foremost, I gotta go back to practice. Basically, I'll break each of these events down for you. The shot put. The shot put is a big heavy ball. I think it weighs 16 pounds. You put it on your neck, you have a circle, and you can use the entire circle to basically slide through, and you put it as far as you can. You put it as far as you shot the shot, you put it. You put the shot. Javelin, it's the spear. Literally as Spartan as it gets. You take the spear, you hold it back, you yoink it. You yoink it. The next event I decided to do was the discus. It's a little frisbee, except it's heavy. It's 2 kilograms. I don't know how much that is. I'm not a math guy. I'm a sportsman. You take it, again, you have a slightly bigger circle, I believe, but you can use that whole circle however you want to fling it out into the field as far as it can go. If you step out of that circle, you're donezo, you're out. The last event is the 200-meter dash. This is halfway around a track. The numbers I have to beat are right here. They're gonna pop up on screen because I don't remember exactly what they are right now. 1 month of training. I'm excited. It's good. We're back. There's some soreness, but like with anything you do, just getting back into it is like the hardest part. So just showing up to practice, we're doing it. This is my training partner, Kyle. And now we're gonna get into like the actual technical sprint things.
All right, so today, Lonnie's gonna be doing some block starts. The purpose of a block start is to aggressively push yourself into the start of the race, just like this.
It's training. Let's just get to the meet. And the cool thing about this meet is it's my old track. It's my old college. So I haven't seen any of my teammates in forever, but it's an alumni meet. So they have the people who are currently in college competing, but then they invited the alumni back. Those months of practice, this is the day of the event. And the way this will work, basically tonight I will do Javelin. Tomorrow I do the other 3 events, but Javelin is here. Practice is one thing. Competition is another.
I'm feeling 70 today. 70 minimum, we're getting it.
I get warm, I get on the runway, my first throw. Not bad. I see everybody else throwing, I'm like, okay, cool, we're in this. I also remember, I'm 28, they're like 21 or 22, so I should be beating them, right? Second throw, sucks. Third throw, sucks. I get my numbers back. No PR.
I threw, my best was 43. My PR is 46. So, honestly, for training for a month, it's not that bad, but my soul is crushed.
All that training, all that practice, no PR. Feels a little defeating to do all this after a month and be like, cool. I thought I had it. I really thought I was getting better, but it's like, yeah, that's tough.
Walk of shame. He knows what he did.
So, there's no PR. I got close. I threw 43. My PR is 49.
70 minimum, we're getting it.
Did not throw 70. No, there was no 70. So the next morning we arrived at the track, right? I'm feeling the soreness in my arms from throwing. 3 events we can PR in today. The discus, the 200, and the shot put. First up is discus. You see some of the other competitors here. It's not bad. It's not me though. I'm built different. We're going to Team USA, baby. My PR in the discus, 43.
Talk about smoking. Smoking. This man.
I just did the discus. I'm kind of upset because I hit 40 meters. My PR is 43. Overall, it's not that bad because after having trained for like years to then take a 4-year break, come back in a month and get that close, pretty good. It's not a PR though, you need a PR.
What happens is, right after I do the discus, I get called to the 200 because that's how track meets work. If you're in multiple events, you might be in the middle of one event and you get called to come do the other one. You just get called over to come do the other one. So it's time for the 200.
I am nervous. My legs feel heavy. I don't feel ready. I hope that's okay. My knees are weak. Mom's spaghetti. There's vomit in my pants already.
I will be racing against my former coach in the 200.
You don't look too lumber. You're looking kind of stiff. You're looking a little bit stiff.
And it's going to be not a 200-meter flat, but a 2x4, which means there's going to be 4 people on our team against another team of 4 against another team of 4. And we're going to hand off the baton. I'm on the 4th leg. I'm the anchor, right? And the best thing I think to do is turn my brain off. We've trained, we've practiced, it's go time. There's nothing more that you can do when this moment happens except turn off your brain and trust that the work you put in over the past month is worth it. And we cook. We cook. Is it a PR? I have no idea. Because of the way the race is set up, nobody was clocking what they call the splits. In a raw 200, you have the gun going off and everybody starts running and you cross the finish line. And this one, because they're handoffs, the times are slightly different. So I don't know if I even PR'd. I don't have the footage. I don't know. I asked someone to film for me. Don't have the footage. Don't know where it is. We won this race. We beat my coach. Haha. But I don't know if I PR'd.
I don't think I PR'd in that 200. It felt nice. I didn't pull anything, and that's really important. But my hamstring started to say,
Actually, at the end of this race, you can kind of see it. My hamstring starts tightening up. I could not finish all the way through as strong as I wanted to. Still saying something for our team, so take that, coach. He's a great coach. I love that man. Which then leads us into the finals of the discus. So I was able to get back into the discus. The way that works is with track and field in a single event, everybody gets 3 chances. But they usually take the top 9 people from everybody. If there's 20 competitors, the top 9 get 3 more chances in what's called finals. So even though I didn't hit my PR in that first round, I get a second chance. After everyone's gone, I make it to finals. And what do? We botch every single one. We do not PR. We didn't PR in the Javelin. Who knows what we did in the 200? Probably the worst I've ever ran. And we did not PR in the discus. So that is 3 events down that we are hurting in. And at this point, I'm starting to feel like, why are we even trying? What is the point? Why are we doing this? And then to like really put your hopes up on something and just to have it like barely miss, or to realize no matter how good you think you are, how much work you put in, you fail. That is a defeating and crushing feeling of like, I tried so hard and got so far, and in the end, it doesn't even matter. I did beat my coach though. That feels a little bit better. Luckily, there's one more event, shot put. At this point in the day, I'm like, if I can just PR and shot put, we're cooking. And shot put is like my strongest event. It's literally raw strength. You just take the shot and you put it. You just put it. You put it, baby. And you know how your boy does. Come on, you already know. You already know. In practice, I put out this beautiful, it was like a meter PR, which is crazy, because to do that in warm-ups is wild. That means like we're cooking, we're good. So I get in the circle, I'm feeling all right, put the shot here. I realized like a little technique shift I do. I used to hold it up here. Up here, it's kind of hard to get the full extension. Back here, open up that chest, you just put it. Feels a lot better, right? So I make that adjustment. Sails in the warm-ups. I'm like, here we go, baby. Hello, Team USA's. I don't get close to that in the actual event. I really thought I had it. I really thought I had it in 4 events. I had it in none. And I would do it all again. I would do it all entirely again. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna train every single day to try to make Team USA, right? I'm gonna go for it. And I might not make it. You know what I realized though? Through this whole process, that was like the most fun I've ever had in a long time. I have a lot of fun. I love to have fun. To go after something that you might completely fail at is worth it. The embarrassment is better than never trying. I think that's the truth in life in general. I was so happy to be able to feel that roller coaster emotion for somebody like me who I feel things, but for the most part, I'm like, I try to keep even keel. You see football players, athletes crying on the sidelines, grown men, everyone weeping when they lose. And I'm like, that's so real. That's living. To put everything you have into something, just to go for something that you might fail at. But maybe there is something that you're too scared to do because you're afraid of failing that you should still go and do. Figure it out little by little maybe. Just because you're scared doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Do it scared. This was so worth it to me. Like, I got so hyped up. I was so pumped up. I was excited. I'm gonna do it again because yes, the day in and day out of struggle sucks. But for that moment, to like reach for what you want and to maybe grab it, that's pretty cool. To be honest, I feel like most of the magic's in the journey anyways. Practice with this team, my old team in college, it was so much fun. Practice with my team now, we're finding ways to have a good time. Thorpe Cup, if I get there, is gonna last 2 days. But this practice, this training every day, you gotta be okay with your every day. You gotta be happy and content with your every day. And that every day should be moving you closer little by little to what you wanna do, but that's all we get. You know, in reality, that's literally all we get. Thanks for watching. I hope this was worth something to somebody. Losing is so much better than not ever trying.